What is up, Netrunners? Welcome to PeachHack. My name is Ben, and joining me once again is Anthony. How you doing, Anthony?
Good, Ben.
Great to hear. We are in round 2 of the Wasteland Store Championship on February 8th, 2015 in Duluth, Georgia. On the left, we have John, who is running as Leela, who, whenever an agenda is scored or stolen, she can pop an unresed card from the Corp back into their hand. And he is running against Paul on the right, who is corping as Blue Sun, who can, in a somewhat similar manner, pop back a rezzed
Piece of
ice or agenda or upgrade into their hand
right.
at the beginning of the turn and gain back the res cost.
They are the antithesis of each other, if you will.
Ooh, antithesis.
Antithesis.
So you, Anthony, are a Leela fan,
I'm
are you not?
a huge Leela fan. Yeah, I think that as some of the other players in our meta have said, she just has that ability to kind of snowball a game.
Yeah.
Where when things are going in Leela's direction, they can really kind of launch. And so I'm excited to see how John's Leela deck works.
Yeah, she can pull off some really explosive turns. I mean, as soon as an agenda is scored or stolen, suddenly everything goes wrong for the Corp.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic feeling to have that happen to someone else that's not me. However, if Paul is running overstayed, like the last thing you want to see is someone who can res ice on
their turn.
On the corporations. Right. So this right now negates Leela's ability because, well, now you can see it. Ah, that's a Janus. That's fantastic.
Oh.
Come on, you could come on in.
Do it. All you have to do is take a single brain damage.
Yeah.
And then
you get to look at one card.
One card. You know, I would almost be tempted to do that, to deny 14 credits.
But you're not. But you'd have to break all 4 subroutines.
Exactly. So you spend 3 clicks to break 3 of them. Oh, that's true. You have to break all.
Yeah, oversight II exists.
That's true. You have to break them all. Well, we do see a sure gamble.
So there's that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I run a Switchblade variant of Leela. So
I've been wanting to try that.
Yeah, it's this is fantastic with Earthrise.
Now, it's a little bit of a risky move here for Paul to leave HQ open against a criminal.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that is asking for an account siphon. Mm-hmm. I don't know how worried Blue Sun is about that.
Yeah, go ahead. Account siphon me because I have Scorched Earth and now I have 15 credits from Janus.
Exactly, yeah. So maybe now would be the time to account siphon. But we've got the economy engine and draw engine started up instead. And Jackson Howard is going to draw for some more cards. I imagine Paul is going to be looking for some ice here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, but he instills ice over a remote.
I like this. It says, go ahead and you can take 5 credits from me.
Oh, my gosh. And double icing an empty remote. What is this?
This is fantastic, Paul. Paul, this is great.
This is scary is what it is.
I'm going to push agendas out. I just don't care.
I mean, you're asking for an indexing or a Maker's Eye or account siphon or wanton destruction or legwork or anything that could pressure. Ooh, Logos. Okay. Interrupt all the scary things. Ooh, Logos.
Logos.
So this is the Logos variant.
It's so good.
Of Leela.
The only time it's less gooder is if you're running like low agenda density 3-point agendas because then you really only get to use the ability twice at most in the most optimal setting.
But, you know, at least he got it out early before any agendas were scored or stolen, or scored.
Yeah.
So that's the important part. And, of course, Logos having really great synergy with Leela because she can pop back unresed ice and then simultaneously grab a card that could really pressure the server that you just pop back the ice on. And
I think Katie is a really good fit because Leela really is kind of a mid-range. Mm-hmm. She takes it takes a little bit of time to get things going. So spending a click to put 3 credits on there and get it ready for the turn where you attack.
Exactly. The other thing about Logos Leela is that you do kind of sit and wait patiently for the Corp to sort of make a mistake, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to be running lots of times each turn. You're probably going to be running maybe once each turn at most. So, yeah, you're going to be taking it slow and deliberate. Mm-hmm. Katie Jones is a great way to be building up between your runs.
Yep.
Ice over HQ and R&D. Only 1 layer, though, which is scary.
Okay. Take a little bit of money.
Dirty Lounge Run Archives. And it's an Elizabeth Mills. Interesting. I actually think that makes a lot of sense in a post-Ordinary Chaos world in Tucson. Because Valencia...
If Earthrise is still around, because you could... Well, I don't know.
Well,
you wouldn't use it on Earthrise.
Right. I mean, if you're in Blue Sun and you're scared of Valencia, then you will use Elizabeth Wills to remove bad publicity, pop her back.
That makes... Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I hadn't even thought about that.
I think it's a good one of. I mean, you're not playing Valencia in this deck, so...
Look at you, Ben, with your thinking. I just think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great move, Blue Sun. It makes a lot of sense if you're seeing a lot of Valencia. Install something in that super server.
If I'm John, I'm saying go ahead, score it, because, I'm okay with that.
Advance it once.
Telling maybe an NAPD.
Yeah. Now, the Logos is out. If he scores that, he could do something really nasty, like pop back R&D indexing, right? Because he could fetch an indexing if he doesn't have it.
Absolutely. Pop back HQ. Go get your account siphon.
Mm-hmm.
You get to pick. But, I mean, again, at 18 credits, I think indexing would be the better play, because then you index, you hopefully score another agenda, then you remove the board state just starts to really roll backwards.
And, yeah, absolutely. I mean, and Sneak Door Beta is going to get around that HQ ice.
A sneaky Leela.
Sneaky. I think HQ or Sneak Door Beta makes a lot of sense. You're able to get a surprise steal out of HQ that was protected, get an agenda. Ooh, and he gets an Hades fragment. Wow, and he's going to pop something back.
Yeah, what are you going to pop?
What do you pop?
I think I popped the advanced.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, honestly, it would depend on what I have in my hand. Because
that's true. I mean, popping back the advanced thing, if that's an agenda, you could try to Sneak Door again and pull it back. No. Just Ice Wall on top of R&D. I wonder. Well, he could maybe want to wait until he scores that agenda out. I mean, he might want him to score that agenda so he can Logos and pop something back.
So the counter to this would be to advance it one more time, shore up your... Yeah, I mean there's a lot. Oh wow, he's got to do another one.
He's gonna pop something else back.
You can put the agenda back in.
Do it
and go for it. Ah, this is awesome.
Oh my gosh, 5.
And he's got 1 credit.
It's so good, Leela's so
good.
Now,
assuming that was an A. Well, no, it could have been an Atlas that he was trying to overscore.
That's true. He could have been trying to overscore an Atlas. It's very true.
So now you have some situation. Paul's got some things he's got to fix, and he's got the money to do it.
Shut off the Sneak Door. Sneak Door is gone. But already at 5 points.
Yeah. Is that
I think it's an upgrade on HQ.
Okay.
I wonder if
on Archives. On Archives.
On Archives.
So
I was thinking HQ because my guess is something like Chrysium Grid, which is going to turn off Sneak Door.
I mean, I guess.
That's a lot of investment to turning off Sneak Door.
You really are. But that's also kind of a tell, in my opinion.
Instead of pressuring with Sneak Door more, we have a Prepaid and then a Sure Gamble.
So, I like. Prepaid just. It's just a good add in lots of different kind of archetypes.
So another advantage of Prepaid in Leela is since you're playing sort of a slow, deliberate style, with Prepaid you can very easily get up to a lot of credits that the Corp didn't expect you to have.
Right.
Like you're low on credits, suddenly lucky find, bam, you're really high,
and
then you can make your hard, your focused run that you were planning on the whole time.
So clearly the next level would be Prepaid data folding. You just have drip economy.
Install into that remote and a hedge fund.
Yeah, but at 22 credits, my thought is I'm going to slow advance things out because I don't want her ability to mess up the board state.
And it's so good, especially against something like Fast Advance if you're able to get that Logos out.
Yeah, because
usually people will spend their whole turn scoring an agenda. You don't want to install an agenda that you can't score right away, or that you could score right away, but then leave it there just so that you can wait.
That's correct.
It almost
and here I think John is doing the right thing, which is he's going to Armitage, and then he's going to just take some money off this and slow down a little bit and kind of gather his thoughts.
Yeah. He's in a pretty good place economically. He's got the Armitage out and 12 credits already. He's going to be able to take a lot more money from that.
Yep. Yep,
and Clicky Katie, and has the prepaid. It's a great shape for John.
Yeah.
No breakers, though, interestingly. How about that?
That's
5 points, no breakers.
That's fantastic. There you go. Maybe an ash in there.
Oh, it's a Sansan.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm okay with this too.
So hold on. He fast advanced to Atlas. I feel like that was a really expensive way to do that.
Right. And now and that's the end of his turn as well.
Yeah.
So indexing.
Yeah. So
he
scored out and he popped back the R&D ice and he's going to fetch something.
All right.
My guess is indexing. Yeah. I mean, he could index for the win right here. All he needs is 2 points.
And it's his first click. So
yeah.
This is the breakers.
Breakers, who needs them?
I need a 45-card deck with just events.
Exactly. Yep, here's the indexing. Sees 5 cards. What are they going to be? Now, this actually could be a really bad idea.
Because he's got Jackson.
He's got Jackson on the
board. Jackson would be right.
He probably should have ran Jackson first. This could turn out badly. He did see an NAPD.
Let's
that he
see.
just put
Paul,
on
catch
top.
it. Come on, Paul. Catch it. Catch it, Paul. Paul?
Oh, so he does steal the NAPD. John does win. He misses the potential to disrupt that. I mean, he could have still maybe won, but
yeah.
I mean, regardless of that, that was an amazing game by Leela.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people are saying these days that Leela could be like a tier 1 runner up there with Andy.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see just. It's cool to see that people are getting invested in other runners that they think have value in a tournament setting, and who knows? I mean, when we get to regionals, we'll see if people just kind of go back to the old reliable, or if people say, no, this is something that I get an ability that I can use throughout.
Yeah.
So it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. I really enjoyed that. Great plays from both players. Very enjoyable. Anthony, thank you once again for joining me.
I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. And we'll be back with the second game of this round shortly. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is PeachHack, logging off.